Everyone, I'm Jude Hotep, the goddess astrologer and alchemical initiatrix. We're going to get into the chart and talk about this Wednesday and how things are going. And we'll pull some cards, and this is a really big week of understandings and retrieving the wisdom that's happening. This Mars is nearing the 29th degree, which of Taurus, which will be a lot more of a sticky degree. We still have this T-square from the South Node to Saturn and Uranus, and this Uranus here that's on the North Node, it's really about going against the establishment. Uranus is the new way of things, the new paradigm, the new way of society, going against the established order. And this is our destiny right now as society. And we're in this until next summer. So we have a lot more months of going through this and really raising up against the established order, or against the dominator culture, against patriarchy, against what has come before that has killed, raped, tortured, captured, and imprisoned, and done nothing but start wars and kill people and take money and enslave people. So we've been really enslaved to ideas, and this Mercury and Virgo has this trine to Uranus, and it's this higher mind and this everyday mundane mind getting the things done. And then we have our higher mind connected to consciousness and higher consciousness. So this trine is really bringing in the understanding of our higher consciousness, of our epiphanies, of our insights, and what we're really looking to do with all of this Leo energy as far as creation and taking creative action. And this Mars is about taking action on your intuition. And there's this energy of wanting to stand up in your power and in your truth. But we do have to face the emotions that are going to come up with the South Node Scorpio and this watery here. We have to face what is coming up to be released and allowed. We have to face superiority, inferiority complexes. This is really based on low self-worth. And this is based on feeling like you never matter, and then trying to step into the world as a woman and live your truth and your purpose and be confident and to take care of business. It takes that journey and going through that and not being afraid of where you're at with that. This Taurus moon wants to feel good, but it's connecting to, but it'll connect up and moving towards the North Node. And so it's getting a lot of information about what's important about our mission, your soulpreneurship, and what you're doing in the world, what you're doing today. So this moon wants to have comfort and connection, and has this energy of connecting to your power and stepping into greater empowerment. And that means facing emotions and releasing those, feeling those. It means facing the things that are coming up that are not the way that you want them to be. We really feel like we want to move forward and charge ahead with Mercury and Mars here, but we have 4 outer planets retrograde, and the goddesses are retrograde: Vesta and Juno and Diana and Salacia, Neptune's wife. And so we are really looking and doing a lot of deep internal work at the moment, and it's important to do that work. And there is this energy of Venus and Jupiter being trine. So it's our beliefs, and it's our love, it's our heart, it's our deep desires, and how we're attracting into our world, like all of the good things that we are wanting, all of the clients, all of the right connections, and the magic. And so it's like these gateways, and Jupiter is really asking us to go inside and sift through what we've been through, to get rid of what isn't working, and really like make our understandings, our belief, and what we're moving forward with really a lot finer, a lot more detail. So this trine is really beautiful because it's this great energy of this optimism. Some people say, it can really go overboard with what you desire, but I don't really get that. What I'm really picking up from the collective is this need for optimism, this need for belief in love and belief in the good, and also facing the truth of the depravity of the human condition and what people are doing on this planet that is just straight depravity, and how people are murdering children and raping children and doing all kinds of misinformation to people who are waking up in the spiritual path and confused and stumbling around in the darkness and trying to do good. And then they're picking up these ideas and then espousing them when they're mistruths or misinformation. So there's a lot of people that are doing depraved things. We want to face it. We don't have to fear. There's nothing to fear. It's just get on your mission, step into your visibility, step into your power. There's something here about power that's really important because of this trine from Lilith to the South Node. It's like taking your power back by letting those emotions come up and letting the past be there, and it be okay that the past comes up to be released, to be healed, to be sifted through. There's these emotions churning up within us for a reason, because that's where you retrieve your power. But you retrieve the messages of those emotions. What was lost at that time? What power is there for you to retrieve? Empowerment, your attention back, and your focus and your drive and your heart and your energy and your life force and your creative lifeblood back from these past events that stole that energy, because those emotions were locked up inside of you and just need release. So this trine energy of like taking back your power, standing in Lilith, like she's, even if she doesn't get what she wants, she doesn't take what she doesn't want. So she would rather go be alone than take a relationship that dominates her and controls her. She would rather be demonized and villainized and stand up for what's right, and stand up for equality and justice and fairness and for her own freedom, liberation, and empowerment, than to be subservient to a man. So the mythology goes. So we want to really understand that we might have a lot of things, a lot of doors that aren't flowing open, but we keep really having this drive to move forward, and we want to do that. And this trine between Venus and Jupiter is this, like, it's this gateway. It's this gateway into your heart, for yourself, to love yourself, to really get deeper in self-love, to get deeper into what makes you feel cared for, feel loved, feel taken care of, feel out of survival and into living the vision of your heart. And this is about you. This Venus Jupiter trine is about you personally, and what makes you feel good, what makes you feel loved. Is it the connection to your guides? Is it meditation and taking care of your body, getting enough sleep, getting enough rest, being fully resourced, having fun, having laughter, having the right kind of connection and stimulation? This Mars is going to go into Gemini, and it's just going to be this over desire for stimulation. So it's like, are we getting stimulation from surface level, superficial things, from dark places? Or are we getting stimulation from places of the heart, from places of creativity, from places of passion, enthusiasm, and pleasure, and positive sexual energy, and these positive, amazing places? So this is something we want to be aware of. We're going to be in this Mars and Gemini energy for 7 months, and Mars is going to retrograde here on October 30th. So it's this powerful energy of really wanting to take action on curiosity and ideas and conversations and connections. So it's going to be a massive 7 months of connecting with other humans and going for what lights us up, what is very youthful energy, what is fun and exciting and stimulating. But we want to be aware of what we're stimulated by, and we're stimulated by darkness and like crime shows and forensics and blood and bad relationships and dysfunction? Or are we stimulated by positive things in our life, that's enthusiasm and that's sacred and magical and healthy? We have emptied. So this is a really beautiful card, and it's like we are in this place where we've done so much work, we've cleared so much, we've churned up the emotions. Particularly last week went through a lot of like death energy and past sifting through, and a lot of emotions are coming up and out. And if you're doing that work, then you are clearing things out that are karmic, that are past life related, that are related to ancient stories, that are no longer have to be part of your destiny and your advancement forward. And so it's like now you can move forward into have this space for this bloom. And in December, when Jupiter goes retrograde, there's going to be this big bloom. So you want to do this work until December of clearing out and emptying out anything that needs to go, the graveyards, the caverns, the cobwebs, the debris and the dead leaves. We have broken dreams. And this card is really about what has come before, the trajectories that we were on, and many of the paths or the projects or the people that we were going to align with, or the projects that we were going to do. And now it's becoming more and more clear with that Venus and Leo of what we want, what we do not want, and what's really lighting us up and bringing that enthusiasm and the play vibe, the playful, fun, lighthearted laughter, giggling energy. So it's really that, like, Venus and Leo loves love. And it's like, what makes you feel sensual, loved, lit up, on fire, enthusiastic, wanting to just create. That's that amazing energy. So there's this circle about really being in the eye of the storm, that when things are we're in this place where there's a lot of, like, things aren't just moving forward, flowing, but things are happening and things are moving forward. It's very non-linear. It's very circular right now, how things are happening. Things are happening in a way that's surprising, unexpected, with Uranus in the North Node, that is not linear. And so be aware of when you have your intention of allowing it to flow in from all these different directions that you wouldn't have thought of, in a beautiful way. And we have moving forward, but she's like walking in the desert. What does this card say? The first step. So it's talking about the stillness, and with this Mars going in Gemini on Saturday, stillness is going to be the least the most difficult thing. So getting the stillness while you can, while Mars is in Taurus, is a good idea. Meditate, sit in that quietude, because it's like, how do you hear your own inner voice and what you desire? How do you capitalize on this Venus and Leo energy of really knowing what you want, if you're not hearing your own inner world and really connected to that, and clearing out all the mental chatter that does not serve you? And a lot of mental chatter is really underneath the surface. You can't necessarily see it, but you kind of see the indicator lights in your world everywhere by how you behave and what you're getting done or what you're resisting doing, the emotions that are coming up. And so this stillness is going to be important this next 7 months. And it's really important to ground yourself before this Mars kicks into Gemini. Last card, radical self-acceptance. I love radical acceptance. This idea, I found out about it when I was a kid. I read this amazing book that I've been trying to find forever. Like, I don't know what's up with this chick's boobs. Like, she's not leaning, but her like boobs are weird, cockeyed. But like, this is the second picture I've seen like that. I don't know what's going on here, but people have to draw better. It doesn't even look like she has one boob on one side. I don't know. Like, what's happening here? But I read this book when I was a kid, and it was a radical acceptance. It was by this shrink, is one of the first psychologists, and he's did a lot of a really good body of work that's really important. And it was just, that book helped me so much when I was a kid. It helped me so much. And it's just this idea of, yeah, can I do anything about it? No. Okay. It is what it is. It's like, it's just, I've been trying to find this book too, because I'm like, what hit home so much in that book? Because it was the words. There's been a few books like that throughout my life where it was just like, it changed everything that was going on at that moment for me. And it was like this book and this awakening. And it wasn't like one line, it was like the whole book. But I have not been able to find this book. I've been scouring Amazon, and regardless, it's this idea of radical self-acceptance, of like, what is making you not accept yourself? Like, what is taking that away? What is preventing you from accepting yourself and feeling love for yourself, and inhibiting that? What's inhibiting your own self-acceptance? It's really important work to go in and to do that self-inquiry, because the answer to that is what's going to allow you to launch forward, have more visibility, have more confidence, speak up, connect with more people and to grow your business. You want to grow your business, you want to grow your visibility, you want to grow your impact in the world as a woman speaking in the world. So we have massive work here to do as women, dismantling the patriarchy from the inside out and helping everyone heal and awaken and freeing other souls from the programs and the conditioning, the brainwashing and the culture, and from the dominator culture and for millennia. So we have massive work to do here. So let's get visible. Let's make money. Let's grow our businesses. I'll talk to you the next episode.